the day Ethan told the truth. The afternoon hung warm and still over Maplewood Street. Ethan and his friends had been playing catch for hours, their laughter echoing down the cracked pavement. At the corner stood Mrs. Thompson's house, her garden bright with marigolds beneath a tall maple. She always waved from her porch, radio humming beside her. Ethan had once carried her groceries and borrowed her hammer to fix a fence board. She smiled like sunshine. One day, Ethan threw too high while playing football with his friends. The ball arced, glittering in the light, and smashed through Mrs. Thompson's front window. Laughter stopped cold. "Oh no," said Tommy. "Run," muttered Sam. The others bolted. Ethan started to follow, then stopped. He pictured Mrs. Thompson humming by her radio, offering cinnamon pie, patting his hand when he'd been nervous about a test. The thought of her worried face weighed heavier than his fear. He turned back. Up close, the shattered glass sparkled like tiny crystals. Mrs. Thompson stood in the doorway, hand to her mouth. She looked older than he remembered, more silver in her hair, but not angry, only surprised. Ethan climbed the porch steps, heart pounding. "Mrs. Thompson," he said, "I am sorry. I broke your window." Her eyes searched his face. "You did?" "Yes, it was my ball. I didn't mean to. I almost ran. But I couldn't," she sighed. "It was an accident, Ethan. Thank you for telling me." The words felt strange. Thank you, as if honesty itself deserved praise. "I'll pay for a new pane," he said. "You don't have to. Windows can be replaced. What matters is that you came forward. That's worth more than glass." Relief loosened his chest. Then she smiled. "Come in. I want to show you something." Inside, the house smelled of lemon soap. Ethan braced for a call to his parents. Instead, she said, "When I was your age, I broke a neighbor's window too. I was terrified, but Mr. Lang said, 'Thank you for telling me. Mistakes happen, but honesty matters.' I still had to fix it, but I walked taller afterward." Ethan imagined her younger self, freckles and nerves, and felt his fear ease. "I am not angry," she said, "but I will ask you to help me with something." He tensed. "Yes." She handed him a notepad. "We'll write a note to the postman. Tell him the window's broken and will be fixed by Saturday. Then I'd like help with the yard. The marigolds need trimming and the gutters loose. You can help me fix what's broken and tend what's still growing." "I can do that," he said. "You can," she nodded. "And I'll show you how to use a hammer properly. No more loose boards." He laughed, light and relieved. Over the next few days, Ethan helped measure the glass and sand the frame. He carried ladders and fetched nails while a neighbor fitted the new pane. He wrote the note in neat letters, and Mrs. Thompson baked biscuits as a thank you. People noticed. His parents praised him quietly. His friends stopped teasing. Mrs. Thompson invited him for lemonade and stories. She didn't treat him like a hero, just someone she trusted. The best reward wasn't the biscuits or praise, but the lightness inside. The guilt that had sat on his chest like a stone was gone, lifted not by punishment, but by the choice to tell the truth. The world wasn't perfect, but it felt steadier. He could meet her eyes without flinching. One afternoon, as they trimmed marigolds, she said, "Honesty helps things grow. It's like planting. You water it with courage, and though it takes work, people respond." Ethan looked at the new window, shining in the sun, and thought of his words, like seeds. He had broken something, but in telling the truth, he had planted something better. When the glass gleamed clear again, Mrs. Thompson laid a hand on his shoulder. "Thank you, Ethan," she said. "No," he smiled. "Thank you." They both laughed softly. Ethan walked home lighter, as though the weight of his mistake had turned into something useful, a chance to learn, to help, and to be better. From then on, whenever things went wrong, his first thought wasn't to hide. It was to stand up, take a breath, and face what needed to be done. And sometimes, when sunlight struck that window and it sparkled like the marigolds, he remembered the sound of breaking glass, and how telling the truth had turned fear into courage.